What's good, everybody? Welcome to Maskerade Beats and Hooks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Maskerade, and you are at my channel. So I just wanted to kind of get a video going. And number one, I wanted to wish everybody a happy 2018. I'm glad that you made it this far, and I wish you great success in 2018 and the future in your music endeavors, and also wish your family and yourself the best of health. Whatever, and whatever opportunities you get, I hope that they come in abundance, and I hope you do extremely well. Today's video really is just to kind of say what's up. I'm here in my little corner right now of this right now is where I'm kind of doing a lot of my work right now, on like a slight hiatus from the studio and other things. This year I'm trying to launch my like a little mini label, trying to get more involved with doing things on the music side rather than just doing beats and stuff like that for other artists. Even though I'm still continuing to do beats and hooks, I just want to explore the fun that you can have, the fun that I have with doing music. Last year I went on a couple tours in Canada, including at the end of the year or close to the end of the year, went on another tour with Tech Nine and Strange Music, and that was really awesome, and I enjoyed it. But that was mainly like a hip hop tour, and I really been wanting to get back into R&B and singing and stuff. So I've really switched my focus over to more doing trying to do things that involve more singing rather than just rap. And so I'm looking forward to a new year, as you guys probably are. And it's the beginning of the year, so everybody's trying to load up on beats, and everybody trying to load up on what their next move is going to be. And me, what's been on my heart is getting more involved with again, singing rather than just rap. And then also writing a book. I'm writing a book called Level Up, 7 Steps of Success in the Music Game. The 7 keys and foundations of success in the music game that you need to. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys later on throughout the year as I finish that book. And a couple sad things happen. I know you guys are familiar. I've shared with you that I lost my father last year in June, and that was really tough because my dad and I were very close, and that's really a tough thing. But it got me thinking, really, what am I gonna do with the rest of my life as far as what do I want to spend my time doing? And obviously, a major portion of that is music. But what do I want to do? What makes me happy? And I think that's something that you should consider when you're, working on your music endeavors. Not all of us will be able to be superstars, but if we can edge out some type of music career out of it, that sounds amazing. So if that's what you want, hopefully you set your goals and you point yourself in a direction that that leads you there, and that's one of the things. I don't know if you guys remember also last time or a couple years ago, maybe it was last year or the year before, I did a series on, how to get a record deal. And the funny thing happened is that I was producing and working with an artist. He's a male R&B singer out of San Diego, Hispanic gentleman. His name is Raymore. And my partner and I, Corleone, we started making songs for him and started recording them and writing them. And long story short, his music got to a Latino R&B music legend by the name of Frankie J. Frankie J was starting an independent label of his own called Soul Sick Music, and he decided that he wanted to pick up Raymore and sign him to his label. And the great thing about that is that this label has money to market the artist. And so I saw a couple comments on there about you don't need a record deal, that you should, independent is the way to go. And everybody says that, but really is it? It's not always the best way to go if you don't have the resources, the marketing resources. But until you do find a way to get those resources, then you should remain independent, you know. But anytime you can get someone to make a major investment in your music career to help you take it to another level, you shouldn't. It's hard for me to say you should pass it up, because you know you need money to get to further your career in this game, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. So you know you got to kind of weigh your balance, your up the pros and cons as to whether or not you think it's important for yourself to get a record deal or not. In this case, we had somebody who was still going to let us, myself and my partner, produce and manage this artist. You know what I mean? Plus, they were going to put money behind him in order to get the marketing and promotion going. Plus, all the relationships that you can build when you're in the music industry, not just for our artist Raymore, but also for ourselves as producers when we're talking to other artists and other record labels, and we have a couple things notched under our belt that we can say that we've been able to do. So, you know, you got to weigh the pros and cons. At this point in his career, you know, Raymore had no Facebook, he had no Twitter, he had no YouTube channel. He didn't really have a lot of things, but obviously he had great music because we were working on his music. That was enough to get him a record deal, you know, and now he's got some money in his pocket and we can work on furthering his career and trying to take him to the top. So, but it goes back to what I was saying in that previous video. You got to work as if you don't need a record deal. You got to, you know, you got to set the wheels in motion in the direction that you want to go. And that's what we did, you know, and I knew that I wanted to create a bunch of really, really good songs, make a mixtape or an album, put it together, release it on, you know, all of the platforms that are out there, shoot 5 or 6 music videos for him, put them out there, and then also put them on a bunch of different shows, including high schools and colleges and, you know, junior highs, just to get his exposure out there in California, San Diego mainly, to build his name, to build his buzz. And then once that buzz was going to get there, then we were going to, you know, see if we needed to try to get a record deal or if we were going to work on the next project. So with everybody, every case is different. This happened to be somebody who was very, very unique, to where, you know, he was Hispanic, he was an R&B singer, he's a really good looking kid, and also, you know, there's really no Hispanic R&B singers out there, so it was kind of a unique situation, and it worked out for him. You may have a great situation like that, or you may not. One thing I do know is you got to stand out, so you got to try to figure out ways for yourself to stand out. So that's what happened, you know what I mean? So 2017 was a really rough year for myself. And, you know what I mean? This beat game is really, really hard because there's a lot of, I wouldn't call it competition, but there is a lot of beat makers out there. And you yourself as a consumer, when you're trying to find beats, you know what I mean? You've got a lot of choices to choose from. So for myself, you know, the beat game really slowed down a lot. You know what I mean? I'm not making as many sales as I used to, although I still pull in, you know, more money than most beat makers. It's not what it used to be. So, you know, and it starts, you know, start to kind of get tired of it a little bit. So I think last year I must have released probably 50 to 60 beats last year with, you know, and a lot of them with hooks. So I was really, really working. And I'm proud of that. But, you know, again, it was a really, really tough year for me. So, you know, hopefully 2018 is better. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was Sonar. A lot of you guys know that Sonar is my favorite DAW to use. And last year they announced that they were going to stop developing Cakewalk Sonar. It's owned by Gibson, the guitar maker, and they decided they were going to lean towards consumer products like electronics, headphones, speakers and stuff, and they weren't going to focus on the software anymore. And that really broke my heart. I mean, that broke my heart because you guys know how much I love Sonar. It's super easy, super user-friendly, and I get a really, really great sound out of it. As a matter of fact, all the beats that you hear, they end up in Sonar when I'm mixing them and mastering them. So with that being said, I'm pretty much just going to stick with, you know, what I have already. You know, Ableton Live's not going anywhere. Pro Tools isn't going anywhere. So I'll be transitioning a lot, you know, especially when I'm doing stuff for my artists now. I pretty much record them in Pro Tools. But when I'm like at home, like in this setup right now, I use Sonar just because I'm super fast at it, and it's I'm very familiar with it. You know what I mean? I know it like the back of my hand. So, you know, it's a really nice piece of software. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And, you know, that's about it for you guys. So I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and encourage you. And I have a special announcement coming up that I've been thinking a lot about, and I wanted to ask you guys about it as well. I'm thinking about putting for the first time ever, a mixtape together of all my favorite, you know, of some of my best hooks that I have on my beat site. And some of you guys have just been fans of my YouTube channel, but a lot of you guys are fans of my stuff as well. And a lot of you guys are rappers and singers who have leased my stuff and recorded on it. So I want to do a project with my customers. Now I know that I have a lot of fans and a lot of friends who follow my, you know, YouTube channel and my beats and don't necessarily buy my stuff. And I know you're talented as all get out. But I'd rather share this experience with people who've actually, and you know, broke bread with me, because listen, you guys have helped me do this for full time for a long time. So I want to share this experience with my customers rather than, you know, just regular fans, because I feel like, you know, both of you have contributed to my life, but I feel like I've been able to pay my bills from people who have, you know, from rappers and singers and stuff who have purchased my beats and stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm putting together 15, you know, 12 to 15 song mixtape, and it's going to be just all features. Obviously, I'm going to do the hooks. They're going to be beats that I have in my catalog right now, and I'm going to feature rappers and singers who have purchased them and who have made really, really good songs from those beats and those hooks. And I don't know a name yet, so maybe you guys can help me out with that. But I want to know you guys' opinion on that. So if you would please leave a comment and let me know what you think about something like that, if you think it would be cool. The other part of it is, after my plan is to have you guys submit the songs to me. I'll listen to them. I'll pick the best 12 to 15 songs that I think are the best. I'll even take it around to my circle and ask them which ones they think are the best. If I pick those, then I will be contacting you guys, whoever you are, asking you to send me the files in so that I can have the sessions and I can mix them myself in our studio, even here or at our other studio. And then once we're done, we're going to master those, mix and master those, and release them on this project. But what I really want to do is I want to hop in my car and I want to drive across the United States and shoot the music videos. Now they're not going to be super high budget music videos, but they're going to be high quality. And I'm going to jump in the music video with you guys. And we're going to shoot these music videos. And I want to shoot a music video to every song. So if you get picked as the feature on the song, I'm going to drive out to you and shoot the video with you. Me and my partner is going to shoot it for me. And we're going to drive it to you and shoot the video for you right somewhere in your neighborhood. I don't know if it's going to be at the hotel. I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know where it's going to be. We're going to find a spot. We're going to shoot the video. And I'm going to release all those videos. And I'm going to share the behind the scenes stuff with you guys. And hopefully, you know, we have a good time. But I'd really like to, you know, I feel like it's my part. I'm doing my part to contribute, reach out to everybody on the project, and also give some exposure to some of you guys. Now, there is a catch. And the catch is this. The first catch is that you have to be a customer. If you send me a song that you have one of my beats and it has a tag in it, like there are a few beats that have one tag in them, right? That's excusable. But if you just downloaded the tagged beat and you did a song to it, I don't care about that. Now, it's not that you're not good or whatever. You know, you could have the best song, but if you did not invest in your career, which means you invested in my career, I'm not investing in yours. And that's just the bottom line. So if you don't have the power or the money to invest in your own career, then you shouldn't be doing music. You should be investing. You should be getting a job so you can get money to invest in your music career. I really feel strongly about that. And there's no exception to that rule. Like, I don't care how good you think you are, and I don't care how good you are. You might be the best rapper on the planet. If you don't invest in your career is going nowhere. And I'm not investing in you if you're not investing in you, right? The other thing is, if you do get, the other thing is, there's no problem. The submission is free, so I don't want anything extra for you to submit it to me. But if we choose your song, then there is a $200 investment on your part. And the reason for that is we want to offset the cost of traveling across the country to shoot all these videos. It's not like that's pretty much just going to help me break even. It's not like it's going to cover everything. It's not like I'm going to be able to make money from it. It really is just going to cover the cost of travel, hotel, eating, and not even all of it. It's just going to cover, some of it. Because obviously we have gas, we have to eat every day, we have to stay in hotels, we got to find locations. I've got another guy who's going to be coming with me, got to pay him for his time. So, so it's part of a conglomerate. But if you think about it, if I have 15 artists that I'm doing songs with, and you each pay $200, that's $3,000 that I'm able to invest in this project and travel around the country to shoot these videos. And also even, then I can take my extra money that I have, including my own investment, and also promote the videos and help expose maybe somebody who comes out. Now, my goal or my hope is that at least one of these songs really does well, maybe it goes viral. And if you're really an amazing artist, maybe it stands out above the rest and maybe you go somewhere with it. Now the worst thing that can happen is you can do something really fun, have a really great video, and nothing really happens from there. But you never know until you try. So some of you may feel like $200 is a lot of money, but I assure you that it's not. It's a very, very small investment for you to make if I decide to put you on the mixtape or the project. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm sorry this took so long. I know I usually pop videos and I'm usually doing behind the scenes. But I promise you this. I promise you I'm going to do more tutorials. I'm going to do more behind the scenes stuff. I'm going to do more stuff of me making beats and making music in the studio this year. That's my goal. And probably a little bit less of, individual beats coming out because I'm kind of transitioning. I'm trying to transition out of that because, there is a lot of competition. And quite frankly, I really like the stuff that I do. And I don't necessarily want to keep just, whoring them out, I guess is the best word I can come up with. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment in the below. Leave a comment below. Please like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications, and I'll keep you guys posted. Sign up for my email list, maskeradebeats.com/email, and I will send you 5 beats for free. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.